My name is Marilyn Guiet. In 2014, we bought property, my husband and I, although we were in our late 50s at the time. And from then, in 2018, Alan got retrenched. So basically there was one income. He was doing a few markets here and there. And so we weren't doing too well. In the beginning of 2023, I was diagnosed with cancer of the breast that went through to the bone. We were told it was terminal, that I had worst scenario 6 months, best scenario 3 years, and in the middle of the road, 2 years. I was told to stop work immediately. Alan then met Rob Way, and at the same time a proposal came up for a tuck shop that they could run together. The company that I was working to, they paid me right up until July 2023. Although I stopped working, my last day of work was actually January the 3rd of 2023. But they paid me right through to July, which is, that alone was an amazing thing. Everything has fallen together in such an amazing way that we've never been short. God has always provided for us, even though we were going through these times that I can't even say that we even felt a shortage from God. He provided over and above what we needed. I'm strong. I'm obviously in pain a lot of the time, but with this cancer, I should be in a bedridden, but I'm not. I'm walking around. I'm doing my housework when I can, slowly sometimes, but I'm doing it. I'm getting it done, and I'm okay. And I give all this glory. I give it to God, because He's the only one that can do that. He's been. You can ask Alan. He's been amazing throughout this journey, and I thank God for a husband like Alan, because he's really come through for me in a big way. And he wasn't, at that one stage, he wasn't even coming to church, and God has turned this whole thing around. That now he stands beside me, he supports me in every way. I'm really, really blessed, and I thank God for that. And if through this people can get to know our Jesus, well, then I say, bring it on, Lord. God's grace. God's grace. That's all I can say. Abby has been there for me. Abby and Chris have been pillars of strength as well. To my Red Point family, I say a big thank you, because without all of you, for your prayers behind me all the way, and then your encouragement every time I walk through those doors, from the moment I step from the car, people are around me and encouraging me and helping me. I'm blown away by the kindness of this church, how this church has been to me, for the prayers, so many prayers have gone around. For the elders, how they've been to me, their kindness. I couldn't ask for a better family than my Red Point family. God blows me away. When you least expect something, that you start thinking, how am I going to do this? He opens the door. He just opens the door. As the flat, when we bought the property, we didn't realize, because we signed in such a hurry, because I was at work. Well, we were both at work. The broker came to us. No time for fine print. I was busy. We were running ragged. So just signed for the insurance, because when you buy property, you obviously have to have some sort of insurance. Didn't realize that the fine print was that if there was a dreaded disease as well. Alan couldn't afford to pay. He was retrenched, so he couldn't afford to pay his portion anymore. And his portion was a bit bigger than mine, so he left it and carried on paying. And I even lapsed one or 2 months, but then I caught up. So it pays out, the property's paid up. Can you believe it? So now we're living bond-free. Because of God's providence, He went before us and He provided. Every step of the way, He's gone before us and laid the foundations. He knew what was coming, and He was getting everything ready for us, preparing.